Hey everyone, it's Phil from Ashton Leather, and today I'm with my business partner Dan Cordova. Dan just picked up a new pair of Alden Indy boots in some incredible cigar shell Cordovan. So we're gonna unbox that with him, and I wanted to talk about his Indy boots especially, but also some of the other Indy boots that I've worn. So stick around, check it out. All right, Dan, you want to do the honors? Open up these Cigar Indy boots.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So I actually did these yesterday, so I'm a little spoiled. But you got your two
I have looked at these before.
Yeah, those shoe bags are sweet. It's a pretty good presentation with those. All right, here we go. Nice. Here, I'll hold on to this one while you grab the other one out. So check these out, man. So what I want to know, these are just so nice.
Yep.
What I want to know is how people have been asking on the comments in the last video, how you were able to even get these, and I fear of the answer is going to be that you know a guy.
I have some connections at Horween.
Yeah. And why did you pick the cigar color?
Cigar. Well,
because you see all the leathers, you see all the colors, you can have your choice of any of them.
that's true. I think it was between the cigar and color 8, and I went back and forth a little bit, but ultimately I think I wanted something a little browner, and I also probably was swayed by the fact that cigar is an exclusive color to Alden.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of, made up my mind for cigar.
Yeah, it's like a true brown where the color 8's like more of like a dark brown burgundy, right?
Yeah.
I noticed too when you sort of look at the pull up, it's a little bit more goldeny, yellowy green underneath, so it's less of a reddish brown.
Right.
And did you pick the soles on these, or was this their choice?
No, I picked the soles. I also, because a lot of the Indy boots have contrast stitching for color.
Like these here.
And I really wanted matching stitching, so I picked the sole and the matching stitching along with the speed laces up here. I've seen this exact model before, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
So the only difference I noticed between the shell boots and the non-shell ones are the mock toe looks a little like flatter on the chrome excel boots I have here, and on the Austin what they call calfskin on these other ones. It looks like there's like more of
a little raised here.
Yeah, it's like a little raised between the mock toe on the shell stuff, and I'm not sure why that is. I think either way, like they both look super awesome. But I know that you've tried theirs on. It seems like they're fitting okay, but you might need some more time to break in. And obviously, I've broken in the hell out of these. But I wanted to talk about sizing and the last that these are on, because I know that these are on the True Balance last, and I've had really good experience with the True Balance last. My foot is sort of like a duck foot. I have like a wide front foot, and for some reason the True Balance last and the Berry last that Alden has seem to fit me really well. So for example, I'm a 10.5 on the Brannick device, and I believe that these Indy boots here, the Chrome Excel ones, are also 10.5, so that fits me perfectly. 12 years ago when I got these Austin ones, and again, I think they call these are the 405s, but I think they call them calfskin. I don't want to spoil the parade, but they're not calfskin. I bought these because I thought I had that really wide foot, so I bought these in a triple wide. I don't think I would suggest that for nearly anybody, especially on this True Balance last, because I think it changes the shape of the boot, and it just like looks less sleek than just sort of the normal widths. And I don't know how well this is going to translate here. But even if you have a wide foot, try out the regular sizing first. So I'm really curious to see how those fit for you. I saw they're 9.5. Is that what you are on like the Brannick device?
No, that's what I am on every shoe.
Yeah.
I didn't really measure my foot. I just ordered what I normally order for boots.
So like a Nike or 9.5, and
yeah.
So they seem to be true to size, which is probably helpful for a lot of people to hear.
I don't even know what that means, true to size. I mean, who makes non-true to size? Who makes an 11 and calls it a 9?
Well, like these Vibergs I have, I think, and we should tell this story too, because we ordered these at the same time, but these Vibergs, are, what are they? These are 9.5.
Uh-huh.
Which I'm a 10.5, so that's like a full size down.
Interesting.
So I don't even know what that's about.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
all I did to size these was to try on Nick's and
Okay.
wear the same boot size.
Yeah,
So
because
these-
those clearly look better than that.
What's weird too is like this on the Viberg last, it's a little bit more room in the toe box, which is good for me with the wide foot. But I actually think if I were to get these again, I might even go a half size smaller because I think I have almost too much room here now. And they were pretty stiff and uncomfortable at first, especially sort of here in the arch. It would really pinch me right in the center. But now that I've worn them, they're much more comfortable. It took months to wear in. But we should tell this story because we ordered these boots at the same time. And I want to present a crazy challenge to everybody here. I want people to tell us who the winner is, like which boot they prefer. I don't even know if I could pick which one's better.
Well, why did you choose Viber?
I chose Viber because I really like this aesthetic. I like the stitch down look for the for the welt. I just think that's a cool look, sort of with the double stitching. But I also had heard so much stuff about Viberg, especially from Nick, who I super trust on boots. He's so many different boots and shoes. So I kind of went with his suggestion, and I don't think he led me astray. I do think that at first I was worried because they were so uncomfortable. It was tough to wear at all, but I'm glad I'm stuck with them. And then the natural shell I picked because I wanted to see how well this stuff aged. So I don't plan to polish or burnish these at all or do anything unless somebody asks me to show that. But I want to see how beat up these can get just because I love to see how this stuff wears in. But we ordered these at the same time, probably a year and a half ago. And
Has it been that long?
I think it's been that like last 2018 at least.
I don't know. To me it feels like, maybe 8 months or.
That's because time flies. But yours just came in. I've had mine since the spring.
Yeah, well.
So it's a long process to get these.
Well, the wait really was that when I talked to Skip about ordering these shoes, he came back and told me, well, they don't have any Cigar shell in stock right now. They didn't have any shell to make the boots out of. So like you're just gonna have to wait to see whenever they order some more Cigar, and when they place the order, we'll make up the leather and make up the shells and send them over.
Right.
They weren't gonna order just 3 shells for Dan Cordova. So. So that was probably the biggest part of the wait. But once we actually had an order for Cigar shell for them, then it was fairly quickly.
Yeah, and I'd done some research because people were asking how you even got these, and it looks like our friends at the Shoe Mart might take special orders on these, but I don't know how long their process is.
Yeah.
So that would be where I would suggest people go if they're interested in the Cigar Indy boots to check out Shoe Mart. They have probably the best selection of Alden anyways. But definitely send us your questions to Dan for what you want to see and know about these boots. We'll do follow-up on those and also a follow-up on my Vibergs here. But I'm really curious to see what you guys think, which of these 2 pairs of boots that you'd pick. I think it's an impossible choice. I just don't think there's any way to beat either of these. They're just so nice. But thanks again, Dan, to come hang out and talk about your new shell boots. These are my first pair of shells. I think you have like 1 or 2 other pairs.
Not boots. I have some shoes, but these are my first boots.
Shell boots.
Yeah, and I wanted something.
They're epic.
I have similar looking boots to these, so I wanted something that was different that I didn't own. I mean, you already have a couple of Indy boots.
You're gonna be so happy with them.
But I didn't have any, and I thought this was a really good choice for my first pair of.
Yeah, they're so awesome. I'm actually jealous.
Cordovan boots.
I'm kind of torn. Maybe I want those now instead. But thanks everyone for checking this out.
You can't have them.
I can't have them. And we'll see you later. Take care.